Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Avatar The Last Airbender Season 2 Episode 9 Beta Work. I hope the webcam microphone is fine. My headset broke completely. But that does not matter for you, because only thing that matters is whether my voice is fine, and so far from my tests it seems to be just fine, and it doesn't even bleed over, so let's just immediately get to it. That sounded horrible on the microphone, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some audio editing with this, but at least now it works, and that's the only thing that matters.
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
We are very fast approaching the halfway mark of the whole series actually, so it'll be interesting.
100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new
I might actually do some kind of little
and although his airbending skills are great,
vlog on the halfway point and just talk about in general about everything. So yeah, that'll be fun, maybe. No? Yes, I don't know.
Previously on Avatar.
Even though I was born blind, I've never had a problem seeing.
Discontinuity things are rather interesting.
Look here, Sugar Queen. I gave up everything I had so that I could teach Aang earthbending.
Well, look at this. Enemies and traitors all working together.
I wonder what happened to Iroh. Yeah. I certainly hope it's not dead. That's the only thing I hope from this, that Iroh isn't dead currently, like...
Today's the day! Can you believe it? After all that time searching for a teacher, I'm finally starting earthbending. And this place, it's perfect, don't you think? Sokka? Oh, you're still sleeping, huh? Sorry. Good morning, earthbending student. Good morning.
That's a way to start.
Hey, you never call me Sifu Katara.
Well, if you think I should. Sorry, snoozles. We'll do our earthbending as quietly as we can.
What? That's not talking.
So what move are you going to teach me first? Rock land? The trembler? Oh, maybe I can learn to make a whirlpool out of land. Let's start with move a rock. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yes,
Key to
start with
earthbending
basics.
is your stance. You've got to be steady and strong. Rock is a stubborn element. If you're going to move it, you've got to be like a rock yourself. Like a rock. Got it. Good. Now the actual motion of this one is pretty simple. Okay.
This will be
You ready to give it a
interesting.
try? I'm ready.
Rock beats Airbender.
This will be very interesting to see how the actual bending itself goes.
My beloved Lieutenant, I will see you again.
Uncle, you were unconscious.
Oh, thank God.
Azula did this to you. It was a surprise attack.
Somehow that's not so surprising.
I hope I made it the way you like it.
Good. That was very bracing.
Thank God
So,
he's
Uncle,
okay.
I've been thinking. It's only a matter of time before I run into Azula again. I'm going to need to know more advanced firebending if I want to stand a chance against her. I know what you're going to say. She's my sister and I should be trying to get along with her.
No, she's crazy and she needs to go down.
It's very cool that Zuko has some humility.
It's time to resume your training.
I don't understand what went wrong. He did it exactly the way you did.
Maybe there's another way. What if I came at the boulder from a different angle?
No, that's the problem. You've got to stop thinking like an airbender. There's no different angle, no clever solution, no trickety trick that's gonna move that rock. You've got to face it head on. And when I say head on, I mean like this.
Whoa!
That's pretty pimp.
I've been training Aang for a while now. He really responds well to a positive teaching experience. Lots of encouragement and praise, kind words. If he's doing something wrong, maybe a gentle nudge in the right direction.
No point.
Thanks, Katara. A gentle nudge. I'll try that. Shake your knees high, twinkle toes!
Interesting.
Rock glide!
That's a pretty baller way to go up around about this. Oh, that freaking rock armor is really cool. That's a pretty interesting way to like do or die training. Cool. That's I don't know. That's pretty interesting actually. I do quite like. Oh my God! What is that?
Awfully cute, but unfortunately for you, you're made of meat. Just a bit closer.
That's so adorable. Yeah, he's too cute. Oh.
You are one lucky little meat creature.
Oh, that's
Lightning is a
adorable.
pure expression of firebending, without aggression. It is not fueled by rage or emotion the way other firebending is. Some call lightning the cold-blooded fire. It is precise and deadly, like Azula. To perform the technique requires peace of mind.
I see. That's why we're drinking tea. To calm the mind.
Oh yeah, good point. I mean, yes. There is energy all around us. The energy is both yin and yang.
I actually kind of wanted to do like there was this one interesting conversation with I had one of you guys like who commented down in the comments like, and we conversed about like how the bending actually works, like how it actually affects the physical world and why why the bending is like how they differ from each other and why things do like they do and why certain things happen like, and that was very interesting and I kind of had this idea that I would like do a little more animated, more theoretical like video about how bending actually works, technically speaking, as far as I understand it. So let's see, I might do it. This is very interesting.
Only a select few firebenders can separate these energies. This creates an imbalance. The energy wants to restore balance, and in the moment the positive and negative energy come crashing back together. You provide release and guidance, creating lightning.
That is exactly not what I had thought, but okay.
I'm ready to try it.
Remember, once you separate the energy, you do not command it. You are simply its humble guide. Breathe first.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna get shot. I was actually thinking like, okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to pause it again here. And I'm gonna give this, it will be a little prequel about the whole bending theory I thought about, like, since like the firebending is created by using the friction between the air molecules and using that to ignite the oxygen in the air. And that way you can actually, firebending is more like controlling the energy in the air, the electrons, and that way you can actually just use those to just directly create lightning. I was thinking that you could, technically speaking, use firebending to just create explosions with snapping of finger. That's very cool, but we haven't seen like any real explosions. But that also explains why the firebending has like punch to it, and why it has like momentum and kinetic energy instead of just being a release of energy. Well, that went a little more theoretical than I had thought about it. But I'm gonna do this video. I'm gonna actually probably gonna do that video at some point, so that'll be interesting. Sorry for the interruption, but this theory is so...
This
The
time
whole
we're going to
bending
try something a little
principle
different.
is so interesting.
Instead of moving a rock, you're going to stop a rock. Get in your horse stance. I'm
Horse?
going to roll that boulder down at you. If you have the attitude of an earthbender, you'll stay in your stance and stop the rock.
A horse? A horse, a horse, of course.
Sorry, Toph, but are you sure this is really the best way to teach Aang earthbending?
I'm glad you said something. Actually, there is a better way. This way, you'll really have to sense the vibrations of the boulder to stop it. Thank you, Katara.
Oh boy.
Thanks, Katara.
Oh boy. It's almost like freaking Piccolo's teaching methods. Just throw the kid at the rock and he'll learn how to use power. Oh boy. Coward!
I guess I just panicked. I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say. You blew it. You had a perfect stance and perfect form. But when it came right down to it, you didn't have the guts.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you are sorry. If you're not tough enough to stop the rock, then you could at least give it the pleasure of smushing you instead of jumping out of the way like a jelly-boned wimp. Now,
That's...
do you have what it takes to face that rock like an earthbender?
No. I don't think I do.
That reminds me
Hey,
of
it's
my
no
piano
big deal.
teacher.
You'll take a break and try earthbending again when you're ready. Besides, you still have a lot of waterbending to work on, okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, whatever. Go splash around until you feel better.
Those are very interesting, different types of
Why
teachings.
can't I do it? Instead of lightning, it keeps exploding in my face. Like everything always does.
I was afraid this might happen.
That desperation.
You will not be able to master lightning until you have dealt with the turmoil inside you.
What turmoil?
Zuko, you must let go of your feelings of shame if you want your anger to go away.
But I don't feel any shame at all. I'm as proud as ever.
Prince Zuko, pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source. True humility is the only antidote to shame.
Well, my life has been nothing but humbling lately.
I have another idea. I will teach you a firebending move that even Azula doesn't know, because I made it up myself.
That'll be interesting.
You probably think I deserve this, don't you?
That's cute.
Look, I'm sorry I
What
helped
the heck
you,
is
but
that
that's just
animal?
the natural order of things. Big things eat smaller things, nothing personal. But this time it didn't work out that way.
That's so
I
adorable.
admit it. You're cute. Okay, you convinced me. If I get out of this alive, it's a karmically correct vegetarian existence for me. No
No.
meat. Even though meat is so tasty.
That's so cute. Whatever.
Hey, looks like my karma's already paying off.
Adorable.
That's okay, I got it. Now come back, Boomerang.
Oh, that's cute. There are so many strange animals in this
You know
universe.
this block you're having is only temporary, right?
I don't want to talk about it.
You do realize that's the problem, don't you? If you face this issue instead of avoiding it,
I know. I get it, all right? I need to face it head on like a rock, but I just can't do it. I don't know why I can't, but I can't.
Aang, if fire and water are opposites, then what's the opposite of air?
I guess it's Earth.
That's why it's so hard for you to get this. You're working with your natural opposite, but you'll figure it out. I know you will.
Think fast!
Excellent. You have the reflexes of a water-bending master.
Thanks, Katara.
Yeah.
Seafood, Katara.
Fire is the element of power. The people of the fire...
Alright, sorry, but I am going to have to interrupt this again. Just because of that Kitara moment. Kitara? Yeah. It's a very interesting dynamic between Kitara and Toph. That's really cool. Oh, that's all I wanted to say.
desire and
Sorry.
will, and the energy and drive to achieve what they want. Earth is the element of substance. The people of the Earth Kingdom are diverse and strong. They are persistent and enduring. Air is the element of freedom. The air nomads detached themselves from worldly concerns and found peace and freedom. Also, they apparently had pretty good senses of humor. Water is the element of change. The people of the water tribe are capable of adapting to many things. They have a deep sense of community and love that holds them together through anything.
Why are you telling me these things?
It is important to draw wisdom from many different places. If we take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale. Understanding others, the other elements, and the other nations will help you become whole.
All this four elements talk is sounding like Avatar stuff.
It is the combination of the four elements in one person that makes the Avatar so powerful. But it can make you more powerful too. You see, the technique I am about to teach you is one I learned by studying the waterbenders.
That's interesting. I wonder if we're gonna see how many, like, those combination
I found these
elements.
nuts in your bag. I figured you wouldn't mind. And besides, even if you did, you're too much of a pushover to do anything about it.
As a matter of fact, I don't mind. I'm happy to share anything I have.
You know, I'm really glad you feel that way, because I also have this great new nutcracker.
Actually, I'd prefer if you didn't. That's the antique, handcrafted by the monks. It's a delicate instrument.
It's not the only delicate instrument around here.
Hey, Aang, have you seen...
Meditating here.
It's important. It's almost sundown and Sokka isn't back yet. I think we should search for him.
We'll find him faster if we
That's
split
true.
up.
That's true. You could
Okay,
ask Toph
Carver,
now.
thing, whoever's in charge of this stuff. If I can just get out of this situation alive, I will give up meat and sarcasm. Okay? Ow! That's all I got. It's pretty much my whole identity. Sokka, the meat and sarcasm guy. But I'm willing to be Sokka, the veggies and straight talk fellow. Deal? Aang! Thank goodness! Have you got any meat?
Sokka, are you okay?
Stop! You're gonna pull my fingers off, and I don't think the rest of me is coming.
I bet I can airbend you out of here.
No. This is gonna need
Seriously,
an
Aang,
earth
I know you're
bending.
new at it, but I could use a little earth bending here. How about it?
I can't do it.
Well, at least try, but whatever.
Well, if you can't earth bend me out of here, go get Toph.
I can't do that either.
You can't? Why not?
It would just be really uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Well, I wouldn't want you to feel uncomfortable.
Thanks, Sokka. This whole earthbending thing really has me confused. There's so much pressure. Everyone expects me to get it right away. It puts me in a really awkward position.
Awkward position. I think I know the feeling.
If I try, I fail. But if I don't try, I'm never gonna get it. I feel like I'm caught between a rock and a hard place.
How about that? Aang, this is my friend Fufu Cuddly Poops. Fufu Cuddly Poops, Aang.
Aw, what a cute name for a little baby saber-toothed moose lion cub.
Really? He looks nothing like a saber-toothed moose lion.
It's hard to tell before their giant teeth and horns grow in. What you doing out here, little guy? Did you lose your mama?
Jeez. That's a strange combination. Oh, that's not such a cute animal anymore.
Flow of energy. A waterbender lets their defense become their offense, turning their opponent's energy against them. I learned a way to do this with lightning.
You can teach me to redirect lightning?
If you let the energy in your own body flow, the lightning will follow it. You must create a pathway from your fingertips, up your arm to your shoulder, then down into your stomach. The stomach is the source of energy in your body. It is called the Sea of Chi. Only in my case, it is more like a vast ocean. From the stomach, you direct it up again and out the other arm. The stomach detour is critical. You must not let the lightning pass through your heart.
Yeah.
Or the damage could be deadly. You may wish to try a physical motion to get a feel for the pathway's flow, like this. Now,
That
are you focusing your energy? Can you feel your own chi flowing in,
explains
down,
quite a
up,
lot.
and out?
I think so.
Come on, you've got to feel the flow. Excellent, you've got it.
Great! I'm ready to try with real lightning.
What, are you crazy? Lightning is very dangerous.
I thought that was the point. You teaching me how to protect myself from it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to shoot lightning at you. If you're lucky, you will never have to use this technique at all.
Indeed. That's...
Well, if you won't help me, I'll find my own lightning.
oh boy.
Hey there. We found your cub. See? We have no problem with you. We're friendly.
That's a saber-toothed tiger. Moose.
Aang,
Lion.
this is
What?
bad. You gotta get me out of here.
Yeah.
This is really bad. Please, Aang, you have to earthbend me out. There's no other way.
Nope.
Oh no! Oh, look at me!
Okay.
Please don't leave me again.
I won't.
He's just going to earthbend now. Yeah, it'll be that in. That's simple. At least. Yes, no, maybe so. Or he'll just freaking beat the creature with airbending, I suppose.
What are you doing here?
Just enjoying the show.
What? You were there the whole time?
Pretty much.
Why didn't you do something? Sokka was in trouble. I was in trouble. You could have gotten him out and helped us get away.
Guess it just didn't occur to me.
Enough. I want my staff back.
Do it now.
What?
Earthbend, Twinkle Toes. You just stood your ground against a crazy beast. And even more impressive, you stood your ground against me. You've got the stuff. But do it!
Just do it! Oh, yeah.
You did it! You're an earthbender.
I can't believe it.
Aw, this is really a wonderful, touching moment.
Yeah.
Could you get me out of here so I can give you both a big, snuggly hug?
No problem, Sokka.
Actually, you should probably let me do that. You're still a little new to this. You might accidentally crush him.
Yeah, no crushing, please.
Well, yeah.
You found it.
That's cute.
whole time I was in that hole, not knowing if I would live or die, it makes a man think about what's really important. I realize.
Hey, Katara, look what I can do! You did it!
I knew you would. You
That's
tried the positive reinforcement, didn't you?
Yup, it worked wonders.
not very positive, I'd say.
I
But
can
whatever.
earthbend now. The key is being completely rooted, physically and mentally unmovable. Whoa!
That's kind of fun. Oh boy.
You've always thrown everything you could at me. Well, I can take it, and now I can give it back.
That's... Oh, this will be awful.
Come on, strike me. You never held back before.
Oh god. This will be... Oh god. Oh, thank god that didn't happen. Let me change the window. So yeah. This was a very interesting episode overall. Okay. Well, oh god, I did very much enjoy this. This was really cool in my opinion. Like, this had a lot of like, not that many things happened per se, but it was a lot more like, it had a lot more stuff in it. Like, it had a lot of things happen. I don't know how to explain it. It was like, not that much happened, but the things that happened had a lot of substance. Like, we got like very good like impressions of like the basic earthbending. But what was actually a bit more interesting was the whole theory behind bending, or at least firebending, and whole things about the chakra and stuff like that. So that's very interesting, and that's going to be very useful if I'm going to do that video. If I'm going to do, I don't freaking know. But I think that was freaking amazing, actually. Like, the whole theory behind it and how that combines and how you can actually, like, the thing with Iroh, like, kind of hinted towards was like that you could combine elements. Like, I naturally presume in every RPG, like, ice is the combination of water and air. So I kind of had thought like the water bending had something to do with air bending, kinda, since you could easily use water bending to create ice. On the other hand, that's just changing the state of the matter, so it's not so impressive, actually. I don't know, I'm just trying to ramble on here about something. It's, I don't know, I very much like this theory of bending, like how much more we got about bending, and that was really interesting. I very much enjoyed the whole thing with Zuko and Iroh. Iroh is so intelligible, and I'm very glad that he is fine. That's really, I'm really happy about that. Then the whole thing, like the contrast between Toph and Katara's teaching styles and like personalities, just basically, that's also very interesting in my opinion. It creates a very different dynamic inside the party, and it makes it very interesting to see like the four people are very different, and like how well they represent their own element per se, although Aang is a little bit of different case since he is basically representing every element. I don't know, it's kind of hard to express, but well, like, definitely my favorite thing about Avatar, so this series so far, is like how well made the characters are. There are no stereotypes here. Okay, well there are, but like every character is based on a stereotype, and the most stereotypical is probably Azula, and I'm actually going to have to say that Iroh is actually a stereotype. but that's like, he is the wise mentor, and he's done so well, it doesn't matter that he is very stereotypical, technically speaking. It's very, oh god, the characters are so good. Oh, they feel like, the characters are really well made. They feel interesting and realistic, and maybe a bit exaggerated, but not so that they are unrelatable or unrealistic per se. Maybe there are some shortcuts that have been taken, like with Aang and his like aptitude at learning new elements and basically just getting over a lot of his issues and his problem with facing his future. But those are by no means bad. I very much enjoy how well Aang is just taking this whole being Avatar thing, and it has been such an integral part to his character development that it's so well made. I enjoy it immensely. And then like the whole thing with Toph being like she is a very stereotypical earthbender. Like, she is very archetypical for the earthbending style, except she is also very, not stupid. Like, she's very intelligent. Like, yeah, that's probably the best word. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Well, whatever. The whole point is, it's amazing. This series is very good. Like, I freaking enjoyed every character. Like, there are, it's just amazing. It's freaking amazing. It's very good. It's like literally awesome how well the characters are made, and the interactions between them and their character arcs and everything. It's so good. Oh my god, it is very amazing. Like I mentioned, I'm going to like foreshadow here some videos that I probably never make because I'm freaking bored, but I'm lazy as heck. But I'd really like to do like a video of like a character bio and an analysis of their character arcs, if you get my drift. Like, go over just one character in a video, and that'd be interesting. Also, I kind of want to do a video about the bending in a principle and how it like physically could be possible, since if we are talking just purely biologically, it technically speaking is possible. Biologically and physically speaking. Physical, like physics speaking, it's technically possible, like, to do those things. Technically speaking. I don't know. It's a freaking good episode. Even though it had a lot of different things, it was... Oh god, the variety of the episodes is so great. None of them are boring, so that's... Oh gosh, it's so good. And every episode has everything in them. That's very amazing to do, and the balance is just darn perfect. This episode actually in particular might have had a little issues with pacing, but those are so minor that those don't even matter anymore, because the freaking everything else is so great. And the series so far has had some issues with pacing, but only some, like very minor. Most of the other shows have a lot worse pacing. The show so far has had episodes with some issues. Some episodes have major issues with pacing, and some have been just perfect with pacing. Oh god, it's so good. Okay, I'm just rambling. Thank you all very much for watching. Check the description, I'll leave some post thoughts there and things about stuff like that. I'm gonna write something interesting there, like my thoughts afterwards. I'm going to also write the question of the day. I will answer every question, every answer to that question of the day personally, like, probably, until I get like million subscribers or something, I don't know. So, I'm very thankful for all of you watching. Thank you all very much. Thank you for the comments and views and everything. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great day. Gunmo out.